Look at a bright world or a clear blue sky. Do you see them? Tiny, translucent worms, floating specks, cobwebs drifting across your vision. You try to look directly at them and they dart away. If you blink, they shift. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what are those shapes? For centuries, people thought they were seeing spirits, floating dust on the eyeball or signs of impending blindness. Ancient Romans called them Muscae Volitantes, literally flying flies. Most people ignore them and we brush them off as a harmful optical glitch. But ask yourself this, if your eyes are designed with the ultimate high-definition lenses into the outside world, why are they showing you ghostly shapes that aren't actually there? Are they physical defects, or is your mind trying to decode a deeper signal happening right inside your head? Because what you're about to discover isn't just a quirky biological trick, it's a key that unlocks how your brain constructs the entire reality and reveals what your visual system is actively hiding from you right now. Let's break this down together. Question 1. When you see a floater, where is it? Is it floating on the surface of your eye like an eyelash in a tear film? Or is it floating inside your eye? If it were on the surface, blinking would wipe it clean, right? Try it next time you see one. Blink 3 times. The floater doesn't wash away, it drifts. It drifts because it's submerged inside a clear gel called the vitreous humor. When you're young, this gel is completely clear like fresh glass. But over time, as you age, or even in youth, due to stress, strain, or genetics, that jelly begins to shrink and liquefy. As it dissolves, tiny fiber of protein, collagen clump together. Now here's where your mind plays its first trick on you. You aren't actually seeing the clumps themselves, so what are you seeing? You're seeing shadows. Light enters your pupil, hits those micro clumps of collagen, and casts tiny shadows onto your retina, the light-sensitive canvas at the back of your eye. Think about that. You don't see the microscopic object floating in your eye, you only see the darkness cast by light trying to get through it. Now let's push this further. Have you ever noticed that when you look at a solid, bright blue light or the sky, you see tiny, fast-moving bright dots darting along squiggly tracks? Not dark floaters, but tiny glowing spots moving like rapid traffic. If floaters are collagen clumps casting shadows, what are these glowing dots? Are they energy fields, microparticles, secret of the brain? There's a strange answer for this. Those tiny bright specks are your own white blood cells. In the back of your eye, sitting right on top of your retina, is a dense network of blood vessels. Red blood cells absorb blue light, so your brain calibrates and ignores them. But white blood cells are larger and let blue light pass right through them. Every time a white blood cell squeezes through a tiny vessel in your retina, a burst of bright blue light hits your light receptors. You are literally watching your own immune system navigate your circulatory system in real time, which brings us to our biggest mystery yet. If your eye is constantly full of blood vessels, protein clumps, and white blood cells, why don't you see them all the time? Think about this carefully. Your eyes are crisscrossed with thick red blood vessels sitting directly over your visual senses. Technically, your vision should look like you're looking through a dirty blood-stained spiderweb 24 hours a day. So why is your visual field clear right now? Because your brain actively erases them. It's called neuroadaptation or perceptual filling in. When a shadow stays stationary on your retina, your brain labels it as useless noise. It cuts it out of your consciousness and stitches the surrounding image back together, like AI generative fill, happening in real time inside your visual cortex. Floaters drift because they move freely in the fluid. Since they move, your brain can't easily map them as stationary, so they slip past your mind's auto eraser. Now let's ask the ultimate question. If your mind is constantly filtering out physical realities inside your own body, what else is it decoding or hiding from your conscious mind? Your brain processes over 11 million bits of sensory information every single second. Your conscious mind, it only handles about 40 to 50 bits. That means 99.99% of what your body senses, sees, and experiences is edited out before you ever become aware of it. When you catch a glimpse of a floater or a bright blood cell, the illusion breaks for a second. The velvet curtain drops, you get a raw, unfiltered peek at the machinery running behind your consciousness. Are these squiggly lines random noise, or are they reminders that what we call reality is just an edited highlight reel produced by the brain? The next time you see a tiny translucent shape float across your field of view, don't just brush it away. Recognize it for what it truly is, a shadow cast by the inner universe of your own body. A reminder that your eyes don't just look outward at the universe, they are constantly decoding signals from within. You aren't seeing a glitch in your sight. You're catching your mind in the act of editing your existence. If this made you pause and question how your mind constructs what you see, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. How often do you notice floaters, and what did you think they were when you were a kid? I'll see you in the next deep dive into the mysteries of the mind and body.